everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Miss Tamika. I upload videos once a week, which is Sunday, and I also throw in a bonus video throughout the week. And with that being said, I'm finally able to sit down and do my updated weight loss. So if y'all want to hear more about that, then please keep watching. Okay, guys, I had to turn my phone back on because my son was calling me, working on my nerves. So for the sake of the video, hopefully he don't bother me, but I had to turn back on so I can pull up my Weight Watchers app so I can actually go back and tell y'all when I first started Weight Watchers. Reason I can tell because here you have the Weight Watchers app and it actually shows you each time you went in to weigh in, and it goes all the way back. I started Weight Watchers July 17th, 2017. So that's 7/17/17. And when I walked into Weight Watchers, I weighed in at 166. But prior to Weight Watchers, I was 178. But I lost weight before I joined. It wasn't no reason why, but I did, lose a little bit of weight before I joined. So it doesn't have my actual, weight, which, like I said, is 178. That's what I was when I was looking at like my old pictures. And throughout this weight loss update, I will pop in pictures of me back when I was a little fluffier. I always say fluffy because I don't want to say fat, but fluffy. I lost a total of 28.4 pounds as of this day currently, because I went in on August the 4th to weigh in, and I currently weigh 137.6. So you guys, I have been keeping almost 30 pounds off for the past 2 years. Like I said, it wasn't easy, you guys. Like, losing the weight for me was easy. Not easy, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh my gosh, but maintaining it is the struggle part for me. When I joined Weight Watchers, I think back in 2013 or 14, I didn't do as good because I had in my mind that, oh my God, when I gained weight, I was like, oh my God, I failed. I'm not good. I can't do this. This ain't for me. Since I restarted the program, I just changed my mindset. Like I said, I don't beat myself up when I lose or gain. On my cruise, I gained 5 pounds. And if this was the old Tamika back in 2013 or 14 when I joined Weight Watchers, I would have gave up. Like, I would have been like, oh my God, how you do this? I just give up. And that's what I did the first time I was on the program. Like I said, that's why I didn't succeed. That's why I ended up dropping the program. And that's why I never end up reaching my goal weight. So like I said, when I went on my cruise, I ate a lot. I ate guy burgers every day. I didn't eat more than 1 burger a day, but I did have the burger and fries. Excuse me, y'all, I just ran downstairs to grab this notebook because I had a few questions. I had some of my subscribers had wanted to ask. I have ice cream every day, but I did dip and dab in a little bit of dessert, ice cream and stuff like that. But the whole thing is, I enjoyed myself. Even though I came back weighing an extra 5 pounds, I was fine with that, because like I said, I didn't want to go away and then just worry myself to death about if you're not eating this right, if you don't pick this that, like I really said, Tamika, no matter what it is, enjoy yourself. And that's exactly what I did. Like I said, now I'm still struggling to keep the weight off, like to lose that 5 pounds, because like I said, as of now, 137.6. So I haven't quite, lost the 5 pounds that I gained back in, I think I went in April. When did I go? I think April. I went in April. Lost the 5 pounds that I gained back in April. But again, I'm fine with that, because for me, Weight Watchers is not a diet. It's more so a lifestyle. So again, you're going to have days when you go up and you might not lose for weeks at a time. And then it's days you may go down, because like for instance, on July 26th, the last time I weighed in, I gained 0.4, which brought me up to 138.8 pounds. Again, I was fine with that. July the 20th, I was again up 0.2. And July 13th, I was up 1.4. And I think I was up twice, and then I lost I'm sorry. I was up 0.4 July 26th. I was also up 0.2 July 20th, and then July 13th I went down 1.4, and then I also on July 5th, which was around 4th of July, I lost 0.2. So as you can see, like my weight go up, it go down, it go up, it go down. But again, I'm fine with that. You know, when I go in, I sometimes tell them don't even tell me, because when you scan your book like this, it'll automatically go to your phone if you have the Weight Watchers app. And again, if y'all don't already know, I am a lifetime member, which means I don't have to pay each week when I go in, long as I stay below my goal weight. So like say if your goal weight 152, you can't be 154 and continue to be free. So long as you don't go over 2 pounds over your goal weight, you could continue to be free. So that's my situation as of yet. And since I became gold, when did I reach gold? December 23rd, 2017. So from the time I started in July, from July to December of 2017, or maybe 2018 of January, I became a lifetime member. Now once you reach gold, you have to do 6 weeks of maintenance. It didn't take me that long to reach my goal, because like I said, I was in it to win this time. Like I said, I'm not going to go put out my money and not lose the weight. I'm not going to put out my money and not become lifetime. So this time my money was well spent. Like I said, I've been free since 2017 and I've been maintaining it. Thank God, because like I said, it's been a struggle. And throughout this video, I will show you things that I eat. Like I'm not as hardcore with eating like I was when I first started the program. I noticed some things that work for me that I still do. Like I'm not a coffee drinker, but being on the program when I started, because I used to drink cappuccinos, and I didn't realize if you scan it on Weight Watchers, it has a lot of sugar in it. Not a lot of sugar, but it's actually, when you scan cappuccino, it's points. With coffee, it was 0 points, and the points come in what you add into your coffee. I don't track my coffee only because I don't, measure my creamer. When I drink coffee in the morning, I don't even, like I said, I don't even jot it down, because I don't do all the measurements like I used to. Like, I didn't even do it back then, because like I said, it was just, I didn't do measurements for everything, if you get what I'm saying, because sometimes it can be too much. Like, for instance, when it came down to making a sandwich, I didn't measure the mayonnaise. I didn't measure the mustard. Like, I didn't do that part. I didn't measure how much seasoning to use and things like that. So that part I didn't do. I'm not saying y'all don't do that, because if y'all do it and it works for you, then continue to do it. I'm just telling you what I did for the program and what works for me, because I just felt like that was just an extra step, because it was bad enough, not bad enough, but everything you did with Weight Watchers, you can scan. Now you can go on here and estimate how much mayonnaise or ketchup or whatever you use, but like I said, I didn't calculate all that. I'm sure it didn't make or break me if I didn't add it into my food budget. But yeah, that's what I did. Like syrup, I didn't measure my syrup. What else did like for instance, eggs is 0 points, but if you use like a tablespoon or teaspoon or something of cooking oil, it's considered 1 point. Again, I don't measure my spray that I spray the pan with, but I just automatically count it as 1 point, because I do use some type of oil, because the kind of pan I use, I have to spray it with something. So I do count my sunny side up eggs as 1 point. Like I was saying, I would drink my coffee in the morning and I would be fine until maybe middle afternoon, and I'll have, like, okay, for instance, if I know that I'm want to have a big dinner, I'll have a small breakfast and lunch. Like, say I drink my coffee, go ahead and make the the Quaker Oats oatmeal that's weight control, and I would eat that, and I think that was like 3 to 4 points for 1 packet of oatmeal. Again, I don't like oatmeal. I still don't like oatmeal. It's nasty to me, but I make it work, because like I said, it was low in points for breakfast meals, and I'm the type of person, I didn't have time in the morning to create a big breakfast. That I would drink coffee in the morning, and around 11 or 12, if I'm still hungry or wanting something, I'll make my oatmeal and cut up some bananas. I probably put a little bit of honey. Again, I don't count the honey. put a little bit of honey, blueberries or whatever I have, strawberries in my refrigerator. I'll put that on top of my oatmeal, and then that's what I will have for my lunch slash breakfast. And sometimes for as dinner, I was meal prepping, but again, I'm not into it like I was, you know, the hardcore planning and picking out this and that. So I kind of eat what I enjoy to eat. I was making like baked salmon with corn, because corn is 0 points. I think salmon is 0, not 100% sure, but it's a lot of 0 foods now. Like chicken breast is 0. I have a boiled egg. I'll have a sandwich. And like I said, I'm going to post pictures of my different food ideas that I was able to take pictures of. And I think I still have them on my phone where I can show you. Like I said, it's just, I just love the new me. You know, like I said, I didn't lose weight because I was like, oh my God, I don't like how I look, I'm fat or whatever. Because if it wasn't for me going to the doctors and getting that little slight doctor scare, I don't think I probably would have lost weight. I was fine with my weight. It's more like what they call it, happy weight. That's where I was at. Like I was, you know, I was happy with where I was at. But like I said, I didn't want to become a diabetic or anything else. Like my thyroid was acting up, and it was just a lot of stuff going wrong with me at that time when I was a little heavier. I went to the doctors the other day because I had to get my iron checked, and she had to, for some reason, she had to draw blood and, you know, do more blood work. So I'm happy to say that my cholesterol is excellent, my kidneys are excellent, my iron went up. I mean, it's not high. I think my iron is around 11 points or 11 something. I know it can be a little higher. No, it's not 11. It's around 10 point something. And my diabetes, pre-diabetic thing numbers went down. And my thyroid is fine, because at one point in time, I was going to the doctors like every other week, you know, getting different tests ran because they thought I had something. They thought I might have had Graves' disease and this wrong with my thyroid, where I had to take do an iodine test. I had to go through like this machine, like an MRI machine. Like I went through a lot of testing, and I don't know if my thyroid was thrown off because of the weight. I don't know, but like I said, everything is fine. You know, as of now, knock on wood, you know, for me to be 42 and I'm not taking anything, I'm just thankful and grateful, because I do know high blood pressure runs in our family, diabetes run in our family. I'm not sure what else, but those are things that I know for sure run in our family. So I'm just thankful and grateful that I'm not taking medicine, and I hope that continues to the day I die, that I don't have to take medicine for all those type of things. And before, when back in 2017, when my doctor told me I was pre-diabetic, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I'm gonna mention it again. She was getting ready to put me on medicine. I don't know, something just told me, Tamika, don't take it, because you know sometimes doctors just like to put you on stuff and, you know, don't give you other alternatives before they decide to put you on medicine. So the day she gave me the prescription to actually get the medicine, I forgot what it was called, but it was actually a pre-diabetic medicine that you use to help elevate your sugar or something. So instead of me taking the medicine, you know, I ended up losing the weight. And I'm glad I didn't take the medicine, because I felt like she should have gave me the option to lose the weight before I took the medicine, if you get what I'm saying. Now, if I would have went to my second appointment and my numbers were still high, of course I would have went ahead and took the medicine. But I just felt like my first time, you know, coming in being a pre-diabetic, I just felt like she should have gave me the option to lose weight first before, you know, giving me medicine. But sometimes maybe that's the way they get paid. I don't know. But your girl didn't take it. And then when I went back and got my test results, she said, you can stop the medicine. I'm saying to myself, I didn't even take it. I should have said, well, you should have gave me the option to lose weight, you know. But, you know, anyway, I wouldn't recommend nobody to do that, because like I said, it works for me. It may not work for you, but like I said, I just felt like she should have gave me the option to lose weight first. I went to the doctors the other day. She just told me, long as you know, keep your weight off, you should be fine. Happy to say everything is fine across the board. The only thing I have to do is stay up on my mammograms, and I've been getting that done every year since I turned 40. Another thing with Weight Watchers and me maintaining my weight is always having something to snack on. Like, I I always try and keep some type of snacks. Now, I may not have this particular snacks, but I always like to keep some type of snack in my bag, because when I get hungry, I don't want to grab something that's not good for me because I'm hungry. Because you know, when you're hungry, you eat anything. So like I said, that's why I'm always carrying these type of snacks in my bags. And for some reason, my daughter, you know, she likes them now. So when I put them in my bag, I always try and put two, you know, so she can have one as well. Also, when I go out and eat, like, I don't eat at fast food restaurants all the time, but when I do have that urge, I'll always go to Chick-fil-A, because if you don't know, the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets are 0 points no matter how many you get. For instance, I'll have, you know, 12 grilled nuggets, and I'll have a small or medium fry, but that's all I will have for the rest of the day, because after I eat that, I'm full for the rest of the day. And that's another thing with me changing the way I eat. I get full fast. I eat 12 nuggets at Chick-fil-A with a medium fry, let's say around 3 or 4. I'm not eating dinner for the night. You know, now my kids may want something to eat, but for me, I'm done. Like, only thing I may have is like a snack, and that's only if I'm real hungry. And with me going to bed early, sometimes I don't even get a snack. Another thing with me cutting down the way I eat, I don't eat as much as I used to eat before. Your girl can eat about 3, 4, 5 pieces of chicken, you know, and I'll have 2, 3, 4 pieces of cookies and cakes and stuff. And that's another thing. I stopped baking as much as I used to. Still bake sometimes if my daughter want me to, but I can say I have good self-control where I can bake her a cake and won't touch it. And if I do touch it, I'll have a real small piece. Like, again, if you follow my channel, you will see that we went to a birthday party. I think I vlogged the birthday party. I'm not sure. And then we also went to a pool party. They had cupcakes at both events. And I did have a whole cupcake. We didn't have ice cream, but I did have a whole cupcake. Like I said, I don't deprive myself of anything, because if you do, then you can see yourself falling down the line. Because if you say to yourself, oh, don't eat this cake, and you know you like cake, then eventually you're going to go and eat cake. Cake and cookie eater like myself, instead of eating the whole cake, maybe take a small piece. Like, sometimes, like, if I have a piece of cake, I'll share it with my daughter, only because I don't need to eat the whole thing. Eat it on a regular, so sometimes I eat the whole piece, you know. I do. And I have a pool party. The pool party wasn't that long ago, and as you can see, my weight is still under the 140, so I haven't went over my goal weight. And, like, for instance, my points for the week is, let me see, track today, like, I get 28 points. If you don't use all your points, they are going to your weeklies. They're going to your weeklies. Like, say if you're a hardcore tracker. I'm not a hardcore tracker like I used to be, but say you are, and say you have an extra 4 or 5 points, it'll go in your weeklies. And also, say if today is Monday and you know Saturday, you and your girls going out to have drinks, or y'all gonna have cake or whatever, you know, if you watch how you eat during that week, you can have those extra bonus points, you know, to use to splurge on something sweet or whatever. Because I'm not an alcohol drinker, but I didn't realize alcohol has a lot of sugar in it, and they can be, you know, they can get high in points. So I don't really worry too much about alcohol, because like I said, I'm not an alcohol drinker. Alcohol at the pool party, but again, I didn't count that, because like I said, this is more of a lifestyle, because I try not to depend on Weight Watchers so much, because of the fact that I just want to be able to live without having to, oh my God, where my phone? Oh, let me scan this. Let me do this. Like, that's how I was at the beginning. So now I'm just trying to, you know, train myself to be able to do it without Weight Watchers, but still have Weight Watchers on my back, if you get what I'm saying. So I've been trying to do the Weight Watchers thing. And then here on the app, this app is the bomb. Like, the only way you can get this app, I think, is if you sign up for the program. You can get recipes on here. You can track your activities. And my watch, like I said, my watch is connected to my Weight Watchers, so anything that I do on here will transfer over to my iPhone. It also has Siri, where you can ask Siri, like, for instance, where is it at? You can ask Siri your smart point budget, your fit points, your wellness wins, track your frequent meals. What else you can do in here? And then they have Weight Watchers Connect. It's like a Facebook. Again, I'm not really active on there, but you can, like, post your food Like the last time I was on here was 40 weeks ago, however long that is. That the Weight Watchers training we had, and they had, like, of course, everything they served was Weight Watchers and point friendly. I think this was almost like 0 points. I think only thing you counted was like the sauce or whatever. Like I had my oatmeal, like I said, I had my oatmeal with all my fruit, before and after pictures. So like I said, the pictures and food that I find, I will also show. And like I mentioned in my favorites, this here is one of my new items. This here was given to me because I was able to accumulate enough points, because they have the program called Wellness Wins. When you track, because the whole point of Wellness Wins is for you to come to the meetings each week. Make sure you track, because if you track like you're supposed to, you should be able to lose weight. Now, you get some people that track and still don't lose weight, but most of the time, if you tracking and you eating what you're supposed to eat, you will lose weight. And tracking do help. I will say it do help. And also going to the meetings help me as well, because you get people around you that's going through the same thing you going through. And then I also like when you did good as far as losing weight, you would get a star. I think they stopped the stars. I'm not sure, but I think they did, because I haven't been in a meeting in a while, because a lot of times I'll just go and check in. And like I said, you don't have to stay for the meetings to get your Wellness Wins. If you're new to Weight Watchers, I really recommend you pick a time that's good for you and go to the meetings, because like I said, the meetings are a big help. Go to the meetings for over a year before I stop going. Well, I go, but not as much as I used to go. Like I was going faithfully. Every Friday was my meeting time at I think it was at 9 o'clock. And with Wellness Wins, so if you tracking your breakfast, lunch, dinner, your activities, and your workshop, you accumulate points. Because as you can see, I have 1,690 points. Now I don't have that anymore, because I did purchase this pouch, and this pouch was 1,500. So I think I have like 100 and something points. I got the pouch because I plan to put all my goodies in here, like my cards that you get each week, because each week you get a Weight Watchers card to give you a recipe on the back, and then it just give you information regarding that week. So that's what I plan to put everything in. I plan to put everything in here so everything can be in one place. So when I do go to Weight Watchers to sign in or weigh in or whatever the case is, I can just grab this and everything that I need to be in here, because as of now, I got all those little Weight Watchers cards everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab them all and, like I said, toss them in here, because if you look on the back of them, they do have recipes. Not that I tried any of the recipes, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and keep them, because it may be one day I may want to try one of those recipes. Still love the plan. Like it was the best thing ever, because without Weight Watchers, I don't even know if I would have been able to lose as much weight as I did. I said at the beginning, it helped with the tracking, because like I can be in the market, I see something, I'll scan it, and when I go to scan it, it'll say, let me see, like for instance, it was like a little piece of candy, and I was like, okay, this can't be that many in points. That little piece of candy was like 18 points. I put that candy down so fast, and this here helped me like at the beginning. Okay, I had to change memory cards. I think I left off with scanning, and the Weight Watchers app was a big help at the beginning of me starting Weight Watchers, because like I said, it helped me to make better choices, because a lot of things that I thought was good or low in points, once I scanned it, I was like, okay, never mind. So I will go ahead and put it back, because for me it just wasn't worth it. Now with me having kids and on a program, I still let them get what they want, and I just brought what I wanted. Like I didn't have to, because I hear in the sometimes in my meetings where people say they have to clean out their whole closet, throw away all bad stuff. I didn't do that, because like I said, it was more self-control for me, because like I knew, okay, Tamika, you don't need to be eating that, because I didn't want to deprive my kids of what they normally eat and then make them eat what I eat or whatever the case is. Now don't get me wrong, my daughter will go ahead and eat some of the stuff that I eat, but it wasn't like, okay, I'm on Weight Watchers, y'all, we can't have this, we can't have that. So they had like the pantry was where all their cereals and snacks and stuff. And then I had like a small closet where I would store like all my little snacks or whatever. So I didn't even go in their pantry other than to get, I don't know, like the air fryer or whatever. But most of the time my stuff was always in its own separate closet. I said, if you that person that's, if you see it, you will eat it, then you may need to, you know, flush out your house of all bad stuff and, you know, bring in good stuff. But like I said, for me, it didn't bother me to the point where I had to take it away from them, if you get what I'm saying. Like I said, this is what works for me. Everybody is different. That I do that helped out a whole lot is I cut up my food. Now, it may sound crazy because I'm not a little kid, I'm not an infant or not a toddler, but cutting up my food helped me out a lot. Because like for instance, I'll take 2 slices a piece. I used to eat 3 and 4. But like I'll take 2 slices, and depending on how big the slice is, if the slice is real big, what I'll do is I'll cut it in the middle and then I'll cut it up in pieces. So technically it's 1 slice, but when you see all the little pieces and I get to eating, I don't know, for some reason it has my mind thinking I'm eating more than 1 slice of pizza. And I do that with chicken tenders, like the breaded ones that's of course not 0 points. Again, I'll get maybe 2 or 3 and I'll cut them up. And depending on how big it is, I can cut them up, you know, a nice small size. So once again, in my mind, I feel like I'm eating a lot of chicken fingers, but technically it's only 2 or 3 the most. Now 3 is the most I'll cut up, not 4 and 5. The least I'll cut up is 2. The most I'll do is 3. And I do that a lot. I still do that to this day. Even with my sandwich, I'll cut the sandwich up. Like if I'm home and got my cooking scissors, I'll cut my sandwich in 4s. I hope I was able to answer all your questions about my progress on Weight Watchers. I highly recommend Weight Watchers to anybody that wants to lose weight. And before I go, I didn't mention I didn't go to the gym to lose the weight. I just lost the weight on my own. I didn't walk, I didn't work out, I didn't do anything. I wish I would have, because I couldn't, you know, I'm looking to join the gym just so I can tone my body up. But at the beginning and until this day, I didn't go to the gym not one time, just in case y'all may want to know. So when y'all see me wear workout clothes, I only wear them because they're comfortable. So I thought I'd throw that in there because somebody did ask me, did I join the gym? And the answer is no, I didn't. I lost the weight just by changing the way I eat. So with that being said, I'm going to leave my Instagram across the screen so y'all can follow me. And also, before you go, please don't forget to thumbs up this video because it helps out my channel. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button so y'all can be notified each week when your girl uploads videos. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.